It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Minnesota Vikings on EA Sports.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Kene Nwangu. Touchdown, Vikings. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Los Angeles taking the field, led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon, whose career is off to an incredibly productive start. Herbert to throw right away. Got it open. Now the ball comes loose. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, Cousins. The quick slant caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll throw again. Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings. Johnny Munn from a yard out. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert now. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on third down now. On the screen, this is Eckler. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Kirk Cousins back out there for the next Viking possession. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. Meanwhile, Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Cousins. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. Now Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this returnable for Rager. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Cousins throw taken in by Hockenson here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 35. Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Joseph's got it, and that will do it for this first half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Cousins now. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Cousins. That is caught by Thielen.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one goes for 24 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Now an end around as Cousins will just pop this forward.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Here's Cousins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota.
The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. To try again after the sack.
Herbert. And that's complete to Trey McKinney, the tight end.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far in 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. This one winding toward a conclusion. And how would you assess how the secondary is playing?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Herbert throwing again.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Mike Williams.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. Pushes past him. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. Fights through him. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good. Way wide to the left. And that will keep this a 15-point game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota